First, draw the circle of 4.4 centimeter. Now, this is what the measurement I have taken in my compasses. And I am going to draw the circle. As soon as you are going to draw the circle, mark the point or center of a circle. Yes. Now, this is my circle and this is my center, which I will give the name as P. I hope everybody is comfortable with the circle. Then draw two chords AB and CD. So your chords are maybe lying on the same. What is chord? Chord is such a segment with whose endpoints are lying on the circle. So you can construct the chord of your own choice, of your own measurement and of your own direction. Now see, I have drawn my one chord like this. I will give a name A and B to it. Second, I can draw the chord on this side also. I can draw the chord on exactly opposite side also. Or I can draw the chord which is adjacent to this chord also. Okay. So depend on, I can draw the chord of this sort. So this, any side you can draw the chords. Okay. So my next chord I will be drawing here. This is my next chord which I will give the name as C and D. It is not compulsory that I have drawn the chords in such a format that you should draw in such a way only or in such particular direction only. You can draw in front of this chord also. You can draw in the opposite side also, straight also, horizontal, depends on you. Only the thing that the chord's endpoint should lie on the circle. Okay. Now, what is next? That we have to construct a perpendicular bisector this particular chords. Okay, so for both the chords, we need to draw the perpendicular bisector. Now these are chords are nothing but the segment. So follow the same procedure. Put your compass on the either end of a segment. Take the more than half distance. Okay, so I have taken more than half distance and I am going to draw the arcs. So from the one point to the other side and from the next on the other side. Now see, I have drawn these two arcs. They are not intersecting to each other. So accordingly, you can increase the length of arc. So accordingly, see, I have increased. Because for drawing the perpendicular, I need an arc should intersect each other. And now I will draw the line which passes through the arcs. Always remember, draw a line which passes through the intersecting point of a circle. I will give the name L to it. Everybody, I hope my perpendicular is visible to everyone. Now I will draw the second perpendicular fine for my next chord. Now which is my next chord? My next chord is AB. So for the AB, I am going to draw the perpendicular. Same procedure. Whatever the measurement of AB is there, take the more than half distance. Now this is my more than half distance I took. Now draw the arc on either side. See, my arcs are intersecting. The arcs which I have drawn for the CD perpendicular and this are intersecting. It's okay, doesn't matter. Only you need to be careful that whenever you are drawing the perpendicular, you should draw the perpendicular through the stipulated or according arcs. Now draw the line which passes through these two arcs, new arcs. Don't consider the old one, new one, which we have drawn right now. So draw the line passes through them. Yes. Now two arcs I have drawn. If you see carefully, this AB and CD chords are there. This pink perpendicular, pink is the perpendicular bisector of CD, and this sky blue perpendicular bisector is of AB. I will give it name here. L is there. Here I will give a name small m. Now see the observe carefully that the perpendicular bisector of a chord are intersecting to each other at a center of a circle. Strictly, it should be there. Okay. If you construct the if you construct the chords parallel to each other, then your perpendicular bisector will be the one straight line. Okay. But definitely it is passing through the center of a circle. From wherever you draw perpendicular bisector to the chord of a circle, it always passes through the center of a circle. Now, and it bisects chord. So here it is making 90-degree angle and bisecting the particular chord into exactly equal parts. Okay, so what observation we can write here? That the perpendicular bisector of chords or a chord always passes through the center. Passes through center of circle. If you want to try, you can take the chords parallel to each other and then you can draw the perpendicular. That line also passes through the center of a circle also.